trapezoidal dam having water face incline. So this is the trapezoidal dam which is having top width A and bottom width B, and the force, as it is the water face is inclined, it is AC. A, B, C, D is the trapezium, and here the water H is the height of the dam, and this other side, left side, is the height of the water, and A is the top width and B is the bottom width, and WO is the weight density of the dam masonry, and W is the weight density of water, which we already know is 9810 newtons per cubic meters. And theta, if you see the figure here, I have shown here theta, that this is the inclination of the face of this dam face AC with vertical, and as the force is exerting, as it is inclined, the force F it exerts, we can take that as two components, that is horizontal component, we have given the notation as Fx, it is a component of force in x direction, and which is, as the angle of inclination is theta, which is F cos theta, and Fy, this is the component of force F in y direction or in the vertically downward direction. This you can see here from in the figure. And now W is the, here as what we have shown here is W is the weight of the dam per meter length of this, what we are considering as per the meter length of the dam, that is a W, and we know that weight of the dam we can find out as WO into, as it is a trapezoidal in shape, the geometrical shape of the figure, A plus B by, A is the top width and B is the bottom width, A plus B by 2 into height of the dam, that is the H. Now coming to, and we also must indicate the length of this inclined face, that is this AE, it is the inclined face of the, L is the length of sloping side of AE, which is subjected to water pressure. And if you take the triangle, that is A, if we take the triangle AE, if we consider the triangle AEF, in this cos theta is the AF by AE. So which is AF is H, AE is the L. So we can find out the length, sloping length of the side AE is, that is L is equal to, therefore L is equal to H by cos theta. And now as we have to find out the total force, first we take the intensity of water pressure, it will be 0. How it varies means, it will be 0 at the water surface, and it takes, or it increases, it will increase by a straight line from the top to the base or bottom of the dam with a straight line law, and which will be equal to WH. And so therefore the total force on the unit length of the dam we can find out, F, that is a force, is equal to WH by 2 into L, which is WHL by 2. And this water pressure, as we have taken, as we know that this water pressure always acts at H by 3, that is, as the H is the height of the water surface towards the dam, and this is the, it acts at H by 3 from the bottom of the dam. So now we find out what is the horizontal, how much is the horizontal component and also the vertical component of the water force. First, horizontal component of the water force is Fx is equal to F cos theta. So F, we have already taken the value of as F as WHL by 2. So WHL by 2 into H by L. So it comes to Fx is equal to WH square by 2. Similarly, vertical component of the water force, that is Fy, is equal to F sin theta. So F sin theta, so WHL, F already we know that WHL by HL by 2 into, so sin theta is EF. EF is the, EF is this distance, EF. So that EF by L. So WL by W, W by 2 into EF into H. We can write this WHL by 2 into EF by L as W by 2 into EF into H. So this is the, if you see this value, what the vertical component of water force, this force uh, we can conclude it as this is the area of the triangle AEF, that is area of the triangle AEF. You know that this is the EF into half into EF into height, so the remaining is W. So by this we can understand that Fi, that is a vertical component of the force, water force, is weight of the wedge and multiplied by weight of the triangular weight, that is AEF into W into 1. So after this, now we know the horizontal component Fx and vertical component Fy. Now we have to find out the eccentricity. As we know that we have taken this as x, which is d minus, if you see the figure, d minus b by 2, d minus b by 2, which is x, and which also we indicate this as eccentricity. So the finally maximum stress intensity is V by B into 1 plus 6 E by B, and minimum intensity of stress is V by B into 1 minus 6 E by B. So V is equal to Fy, that is a vertical components, plus weight of the wedge or weight of that triangular portion of the trapezoidal dam. And this is the E.